Again, I hear those trumpets blow again. On a glow again, taking a chance on love. Here I slide again, about to take that ride again. Starry-eyed again, taking a chance on love.
Strange post this morning.
Is it tough?
Yes, got a pair of fishnet stockings with underwear catalogue. A couple of men's items, centre pages, might interest you.
Oh, yes.
Prefer something a bit looser myself. Like the blood to circulate, you know.
I see what you mean, Tom.
It's got this from a local tax office. Want me to go round? No idea what it's for.
Well, I think once you've tied those straps underneath,
No.
then you pull them.
No.
Oh, the income tax. Oh, I'm sorry.
And then this.
What's that, Tom?
Exam result.
I didn't know you'd taken any exams.
Haven't. Obviously a mistake. Happens to me all the time. I've got a certificate from Heidelberg University once. Told me I could speak English. Vocabulary good, but pronunciation needed some work. Also got distinction in grade 4 ballet.
Oh, what have you got this time?
It's O-level Portuguese. Oh, got an F. Failed.
Oh, I am sorry, Tom.
Not really bothered.
I learned Portuguese once.
Really?
Mr. Henstridge from the library wanted to take me there on holiday. Had some friends in Oporto who'd helped him once when his biplane crashed in the 1923 London to Moscow air race.
Really?
He said he knew of this little shepherd's lodge in the Alto Douro where you could sample the rough red local wine and revitalise your bodily energies in the clean, fresh mountain air. But then his piles started up again and we never went.
Yes. A letter from your parents?
I broke the news to them last week that I was moving in here.
Yes, mother not too worried.
Well, Daddy said she's taken it quite well, considering. Apart from crying softly throughout the day, she gave no sign that our heart was broken. It's what I expected, really. Want some coffee, Tom?
Yes. Wonder why I failed.
Oh, it's not your fault, Tom. She's just a very neurotic woman.
No, O-level Portuguese. Annoying somehow.
Oh, and believe me, Tom, it's not a language one uses very often. I mean, the likelihood of either of us having to speak Portuguese.
Oh, front door, yes. Well, could ask for remark, I suppose. Could appeal to Board of Examiners to reconsider their verdict. Help you, Tom.
Bom dia, somos o António Manuela Gonçalves.
Speak any English?
Somos o António e Manuela Gonçalves. Estava à nossa espera?
No, I see, yes.
É que eles não deixam a gente entrar, António.
Eu não sei.
Alison, bit of a problem here.
E não está escrito que é um hotel. Parece que é muito pequeno para ser um hotel.
Tom, they're Portuguese. What a coincidence.
Had a feeling there might be. Any idea what they want?
What? No, I'll ask them. Okie deseja?
Somos o António e Manuela Gonçalves.
Sim?
Viemos de Portugal para trabalhar no seu hotel. Tivemos uma viagem muito grande e a minha mulher está muito cansada.
Oh, they seem to think you're a hotel, Tom.
Hotel? No, afraid not. No. If you like a hotel, suggest Majestic. Third turning on the right, then next on the left, past the traffic light. Very reasonable prices. Suggest you avoid the fish.
Okay?
Fish! Not usually very well done there.
Tom, they're not looking for somewhere to stay. According to this, they've come from Portugal to work as hotel staff.
Wrong address.
Well, no, Tom, according to this, they've come to the right address. Bellevue House, 41 Venables Avenue.
Well, better come in then. Could take some while to sort out.
Right. Viene con nos, first of all?
Yes. Just grazie.
Como é que a gente vai estar aqui? Eu não percebo.
See? Oh, Tom, according to Antonio, they've come straight from the boat, pausing only to buy something for their sandwiches, and they've come to the wrong town. And they don't seem to know what the right right town
A
is.
gente devemos ter ficado no nosso cantinho a peniche a tomar conta dos nossos cabrinhos.
Yes, and he wishes he'd stayed in his little mountain village tending his fecund goats.
Inclined to agree.
Era melhor pegar a minha faca e cortar o meu pescoço.
But he's not happy, Tom.
Eu estou como um louco.
Yes.
Me apetece abrir a minha mulher, tirar a criança e me jogar para o chão.
He's not happy at all, Tom. What are we going to do? They've got no money.
Obviously can't throw them out on the streets. Better tell them, stay here till things sorted out.
Oh, right. I'm sure they'd be reassured. Easter Ben! Easter Ben! Som pode ficar aqui conosco.
Ah, senhor! Você é um anjo do céu. Obrigado, senhor. Obrigado.
He's saying thank you, Tom.
Ah, good, yes.
Obrigado, senhor. Obrigado. Obrigado. Você é um anjo do céu. Obrigado.
You've not had a lot of dealings with us, Mr. Chance.
No.
According to your returns here, your total contribution in tax since 1969 is something less than £23.
Never begrudged a penny of it.
I hope you'll forgive me, Mr. Chance, but I'm still somewhat puzzled as to your main source of income. How actually you manage to survive from day to day.
Not easy. Not easy at all. Still, man of frugal tastes, few vices. One or two small investments.
And what exactly are they?
Well, main source of income presently comes from premium bonds.
How many of them do you have?
10.
10. You're telling me that 10 premium bonds win enough each year for you to live on?
Not exactly, no. 4 of them never won anything at all. Thinking of getting rid of them, actually, but sort of sentimental attachment. I'll show you a list of winning numbers.
This is incredible.
Certainly been lucky. Coincidence, my speciality.
Well, this is very good news, Mr. Chance. Very good news indeed. I'm happy to say that as you seem to be able to support yourself, albeit in a somewhat bizarre manner, I'm prepared to allow you to marry my daughter.
Pardon?
I've penciled in the 15th. In the circumstances, speed is of the essence. It's a Saturday.
Yes, complete
You
misunderstanding.
didn't tell me it was you, of course. I discovered the little card giving her next appointment at the maternity clinic.
Never met your...
And then her journal gave me the first clue. Oh, full of references to time spent with tea. Tea is a firecracker between the sheets. Tea had a bad back this morning, but it was worth it. Then a lucky break. I found this postcard in a library book she'd been reading. It was from a T.C. I now had 2 initials and a handwriting sample.
Sent this card to Alison.
Finally, a photograph in the local newspaper of guests at a dinner dance. My daughter seated next to a Mr. Tom Chance. I checked my records. Your handwriting matched.
Barbara?
That's her.
Yes, no, but not with me, with him.
It's no good, Mr. Chance. She's not a nice girl, I'll grant you that, but you should have thought of that before you started. As it is, you have a simple choice, marriage on June the 15th, or face the full wrath of the Inland Revenue. Try that for arrears accumulated since 1969.
£125,671 and 4p.
That's without interest, of course.
Can't make me pay that.
Oh, yes, we can, Mr. Chance. Yes, we can.
Ah, bom dia, senhor. Espero que teve um dia muito agradável e feliz. Seu cachecol e seu chapéu. Casaco. Hoje temos uma especialidade para o almoço portuguesa que o senhor nunca vai imaginar o que vai comer.
Ah, good. Thank you.
Hey, Tom, you had a good day?
Disastrous, really. Hardly believe it.
Well, come and sit down and have a drink. Do you want one of these, Tom?
Stick to lager, probably.
Right.
Sim, senhora?
Uma cerveja, faz favor, Antonio.
Sim, senhora.
Found out anything about them?
It's really a romantic story, Tom. Apparently, Manuela's got this very wicked Uncle Matteo, and he's terribly rich, and he's got, like, these tourist hotels and things, and he thinks Antonio's too poor, and he won't let him marry his niece unless he takes over the drugs business.
What, become gangster, you mean?
No, not those sort of drugs, Tom. More pills for diarrhea and that. Apparently there's a big demand for them in Portugal. It's the food. Anyway, Antonio refused. He said he wasn't going to spend the rest of his life in the shadow of a packet of entroviaform. Ah, muito obrigado, Antonio.
Thank you.
Yes, senhor.
Antonio,
Sim, senhora.
Desiree Manuela para vir aqui, faz favor?
Sim, senhora.
Thought you might like some lunch, Tom. Manuela seeing to that. Now then, how did you get on with the taxman?
Wants me to marry his daughter. Fix the date for the 15th of June.
What?
Claims I made her...
Pregnant.
You didn't know, did you, Tom?
Certainly not. No, not at all. Can't persuade him, though, threatening to sue me.
Obrigado.
Senhor?
Well, I expect you'll have the soup of the day, won't you, Tom? I think I'll have the melon. What about main course?
Hard to tell, really. All written in Portuguese.
Well, the first one is stuffed squid.
Yes.
Second one's curried
A
goat.
galinha está muito fresca.
Oh, she says the chicken's very fresh.
Ah. Good, yes. Suit me fine.
Yes, me too. Duas galinhas, faz favor, Manuela.
2 galinhas. Sim, senhora.
Obrigado. Now, Tom, have you got any idea who this woman is?
Barbara Lewisham works at your library.
Barbara? But that's ridiculous. Now, you're not to be upset over a woman like her, Tom. That's outrageous. I'm going to ring her up and ask her what she thinks she's playing at.
Do you think we've got time before lunch?
I think lunch could be some time, Tom.
Could be right. Yes. Said she'd be straight round.
Yes, as soon as the library closes. She'll have Mr. Wingent with her, though. She's given him a lift home.
Pity. One or two strong words you want to say to that young woman.
Yes.
It's not just the tax, you know. If word of this pregnancy gets out at the cricket club, could be finished.
Oh, but they're all rather broad-minded about that sort of thing, aren't they?
Used to be, Alison. Used to be. Remember that social event organised last month?
The marching bands competition.
Yes. Driver went to wrong stadium. Ended up at Evangelical Mission. Team captain, born again, on the spot. Never been the same since. Word of me and illegitimate child gets out, likely to organise ritual stoning in the nets.
Oh, that's her. Now, look, would you like me to talk to her, Tom?
Man-to-man stuff.
Well, yes, I have known her for a number of years.
Yes. All right, Alison, perfectly happy. Leave Barbara to you.
Right. Hello. I think you both know Tom. Barbara, would you like to leave your coat upstairs?
I haven't got a coat.
Here, have mine.
Tom went to the tax office today and he saw your father. And your father says he has to marry you because you're pregnant.
Oh, my God.
But now, Barbara, Tom has the greatest respect and sympathy for you as a woman. But marriage is absolutely out of the question.
You know, I vowed that when I got married, it would be to someone the complete opposite of my father. Someone weak-willed, indecisive. Well, I suppose that's why I chose Terence.
Mr. Wingent? Mr. Wingent's the father?
Nobody's the father.
You sure? Hasn't happened any other way for a very long time.
Nobody's the father, Alison, because there isn't any baby.
Well, what about the card from the maternity clinic?
Well, I got a friend there to send it.
Why?
Well, if you must know, I thought I'd leave it lying around one day in the library where Terence could find it, and... Well, do you know how long we've been going out together?
Oh, it's all on again, is it?
Yes. Well, I mean, I know he's had the odd fling with other women.
Like Pussy Pritchard.
Yes, exactly.
And then there was Brenda Russell and Louise.
Yes, I know.
Martine,
Yes,
Natalie,
yes,
Angela, Karen.
Yes, Alison. but none of them really counted. I mean, what are you supposed to do when two people obviously love each other very deeply, and one of them is too pig ignorant to do the decent thing and marry her?
Wish I knew.
I mean, I only wanted to nudge him a little. I didn't want him terrorized into it. Oh, I don't know, though.
Ah, Antonio. Yes. Just leave them there would be fine. Yes, thank you very much. Have one of these.
Thank you. What are they?
Haven't a clue. Antonio.
Yes, sir.
Muchas gracias. What are these?
Isto são as bolas do estouro em massa.
Are they really? Well, well. Thank you.
What are they then?
Not entirely sure. Bolas de toros. Now, toros would be bull, but bolas, better look it up.
Well, they're absolutely delicious, whatever they are.
Bolas. Yes. Think I'll just have a crisp. Barbara, works for you?
Yes. She's the deputy librarian.
Might have to do without her for a couple of weeks. Pregnant.
How do you know?
Father told me. Barbara names no names, but father accuses me.
Why you?
Oh, usual coincidences, you know. Photograph, postcard, references to tea in Barbara's journal. Things like, tea is a firecracker between the sheets.
Did she write that?
Yes. Little lady likely to be rather emotional next few months. Ever met her father?
Oh, yes, but you said he didn't know who.
No. Bound to find out, though. Single-minded old sod. Yeah, I feel really rather sorry for whoever it is when he catches him. Touch of madness there, you know. Bricks through the window. Shotgun wedding, all that sort of thing. Ah. Help you at all?
Onde é que está o cachorro?
Yeah.
Is it, Tom?
More Portuguese, just arrived. No more rooms. All full up.
Vai para dentro, senão eu dou-te um tiro.
He says if we don't all go in there, he'll shoot us, Tom.
Really? Probably just bluffing. Could be wrong.
Já disse, vão para dentro, todos para dentro.
Yes,
Ora,
ma'am.
venha comigo. Eu sei que este cachorro, este cabrão está aqui em
Yes,
qualquer
yes.
lugar. Eu quero saber onde é que está. Aí está.
Good.
Ai.
Ah, yes.
Is something wrong?
This chap seems to want something. No idea what it is.
Onde é que está este bastardo que desflora as raparigas novas?
He says he's looking for the scallywag who deflowers young girls and refuses to behave honourable to them.
My God, Daddy's hired a hitman.
Quando eu encontrar este bastardo, eu vou moer as bolas dele para fazer a massa para janelas.
And he says when he finds the rascal, he's going to make some window putty out of his bollos. Afraid I'd have to look that one up, Tom.
Wouldn't bother, Alison. Meaning pretty clear.
Olha, eu já sei de certeza que este tipo está aqui em qualquer lugar e eu vou encontrá-lo.
No, it's all right. I don't want any violence. I should be pleased to marry her, honoured. I always meant to. I just never got quite round to it. I've been rather busy lately.
Now, you're not just saying that, are you, Terence? Because this man could blow your brains out if he didn't. And I don't want you to feel pressurised.
No, I'm not, my darling. No, I'm not, my darling. I love you.
Oh, it looks like we're engaged. In front of witnesses. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yes, indeed. I'll take them into the kitchen, Tom, to Manuela and Antonio.
Yeah.
Viene conmigo, faz favor.
Sim, senhora, mas eu sei, eu quero encontrá-lo, é que este tipo está aqui.
Wonderful news. Certainly calls for celebration. May all your troubles be little ones. Yes. Hold on to this for me, would you, Padre?
Now, who Antonio and Manuela.
Yeah, a young couple he's looking for. Going to be very surprised when he sees them. Already married to each other. Got little baby on the way. Gonna come through here any moment now. Furiously apologizing.
Jesus, que tonto eu fui. Ai, como é que me vai perdoar?
Yes.
Que você foi tão
Yes.
bom para os meus filhos.
Yes.
Cuidaste-lhes como se fossem teus.
Tom, this is Manuela's wicked Uncle Matteo.
Ah, wicked Uncle Matthew. Heard a lot about you.
Ai, senhor.
Yeah.
Há pensões. E mais pensões. E meu Deus.
Alison, might tell him. Rather he didn't do this.
Just his way of apologising.
Ai, minha.
Oh, yes. Probably the Bolas de Toros. Made me queasy just looking at them.
Tom, it's the baby.
Take it upstairs.
Give me a hand.
Doctor or something.
Yes, very good thinking. Best use the phone in the hall. No, yes, but safer outside with that, perhaps, yes.
Olha, tem cuidado com a espingarda.
No, Uncle Matthew. No point talking to him like that. Doesn't understand a word you're saying.
He was warning him about the gun. Hope you don't mind, I took a drink.
No. Remarkable English.
Yeah, I'm from Liverpool, actually. I'm his private chaplain. I used to be in charge of a home from married mothers, but had a few problems with my faith.
Sorry, saying something about gun.
Oh, yeah. It has a hair trigger. You got to be really careful not to bang it on the ground when you put it down. Otherwise, you get...
You all right?
I think I've just shot my fiancée in the buttocks.
Quite an achievement. Shoot one's fiancée on engagement day.
Oh, she's certainly very angry, Tom.
Yeah.
Do you know, I don't know how she got up off the stretcher. Never mind stick his head up the fireplace.
Uncle Mateo, very impressed indeed.
Tom, look. Oh, do you think it's all right for me to accept it?
Oh, yes. It's just like all the other things. Just Uncle Mateo's way of saying thank you.
Oh, but Tom, he's been so generous. Look at all the things he's bought us.
Por aqui, faz favor.
I hope I'm not disturbing you, Mr. Chance.
Not at all. Long night, late breakfast. Miss Alison Little, like you to meet Mr. Lewisham,
Oh, good morning.
tax officer. Glass of champagne?
No, nothing, thank you. Mr. Chance,
Sit down. Go on.
I had a telephone call from my daughter this morning.
Yes?
I don't know where she is, but she made it quite clear that everything I said yesterday was completely wrong.
Minha senhora, eu tirei estas flores para ti. E também eu plantei uns melões que vão dar fruta mole como os peitos de raparigas novas.
Oh, Uncle Matteo, you shouldn't have. Uncle Matteo's planted a surprise for me in the greenhouse.
Watermelons.
Yes, how did you know?
Shot in the dark. You were saying?
I was also going to apologize for having suggested that you've been evading tax.
Best forgotten.
I was going to apologize, but now that I've seen how you live...
All right, don't quite follow you.
Mr. Chance, yesterday you told me that you had a modest income and a frugal lifestyle. You are drinking Verve Clicquot for breakfast. The delivery vans outside are from Harrods and from Fortland and Masons. Your girlfriend has a bracelet from Cartier's. You have a gardener and 2 house servants. And when I arrived this morning, I saw a Norland nanny coming out of the kitchen. 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, Mr. Chance. I am looking forward to your side of the story.
Tom, would you like a little bit of good news just to help cheer you up a bit?
Could certainly do with it.
Well, you had a letter from the examining board this morning. Your O-level result was a mistake.
Well, I'm not taking it back.
Oh, no. You didn't get an F. You passed. You got an A.
Ah! Something to really celebrate. Yes.